to stand out from the sea of other security applicants? Well, you need to stand out. In this video, we'll cover the tools and tactics that might make all of the difference to set you above the competition. Let's jump right in and answer the question, is a degree from a traditional 4-year college necessary? Some professions should require degrees, doctors, lawyers, engineers, but cybersecurity? I personally don't think so, and I've yet to find a hiring manager that disagrees. But it's worth looking at the pros and cons. We got 4 pros. A degree can open doors to certain companies that still require them. The gold standard is computer science. With this degree, you can pivot so that you're not stuck in cybersecurity. There's opportunities to partake in internships at cybersecurity companies. And fourth, it might be required for certain security research positions. Cons: huge time commitment, super expensive. Many folks slack off and take an additional year, don't network or do projects, think the piece of paper, your degree, will be sufficient to get a job. It won't be. Fourth, we're seeing a trend where fewer and fewer companies are requiring a formal degree. Personally, I wouldn't recommend this route. If you're young, just out of high school, you want to go to college, absolutely fine. But let's check out the next option. Let's use Western Governors University, WGU, as the example for this section on online programs. There are many colleges, but this one in particular is often cited for cybersecurity as they seemingly have a great program. Again, let's do some pros and cons. Pros: faster than traditional. You'll get a degree and multiple certifications. You can learn at your own pace, and it's way cheaper than a traditional program. Cons: you could face stigma from a hiring manager when they see an online degree. The certifications are kind of all over the place and not dedicated to maximizing skill or niche. Requires self-motivation to progress quickly and efficiently. Fourth, will still cost a few $1,000s. I was close to joining WGU myself, but then I listened to Josh Madakor, he's a YouTuber, and he offers a lot of advice on this topic. He actually went through the program, so definitely watch a few of his videos if you want to go this route. I decided not to go to WGU because it wasn't right for me. Boot camps. In theory, this style of learning is awesome. It cuts the fat and focuses on what really matters. You're surrounded by other motivated individuals who also have skin in the game. In practice, I've heard mixed results. If you're interested in going this route, here are 7 questions you need to ask the bootcamp before forking over any dough. What percentage of your graduates find work in the security industry after graduating? How quickly do they find work? What salary range can you expect after graduation? What are the credentials of the teaching staff? Is there a money-back guarantee? What skills does the camp teach? Are soft skills also taught? And is there a job preparation aspect, resume building, mock interviews, etc.? If the particular company is unable or unwilling to answer the above, be suspicious. Ask to speak with previous graduates to get true opinions. These companies are likely unregulated, uncertified, in the same manner colleges are, which means shady stuff is a possibility. There are 2 boot camps that I will mention. I was lucky enough a few years back to go to a conference where one of the speakers was John Strand. He works for Black Hills Information Security. He's a SANS instructor, super smart, funny, phenomenal teacher, and he created, along with some other folks, anti-siphon training. So this is a boot camp type training program, and here's what I love about it. They're here to disrupt the traditional training industry by providing high-quality, cutting-edge education to everyone, regardless of their financial position. They use this pay-what-you-can model. It's awesome. So if you can't afford to pay for training, $0. You can get in, get some of the best training. If you can pay $20, pay $20. They do offer full prices. Like if you can pay, you should. But if you can't, this is a phenomenal place to start. You can look at their course catalog and see they have an absolute ton of live and online courses available by a variety of SANS instructors as well as other security professionals. Definitely worth checking them out. Bootcamp option number 2 is by Josh Madakor. I've been following him since before I got into security. He is a cybersecurity YouTuber, 150,000 subscribers, 300 videos. There's a reason that many people follow him. He has phenomenal advice. Now, about a year ago, he created a boot camp. And here's a video that you can check out. I'll post the link in the description below. The best cybersecurity course on the internet. Well, that's his own opinion. This is a video of him reviewing his own course. It's $500. Check out this video because he walks through step by step what you can expect to get from the course. He also has a website where you can check it out. One of the things that's really cool about it is you can get internships. So basically, experience that you can put on your resume, and he talks about how that works. And it's a practical, hands-on boot camp. It's not just CompTIA, A, B, C, D. It's actually, you're going to be building and breaking things and trying to break into things and defend against them. So you're going to get that hands-on experience. $500, it's the cost of basically any certification. So definitely worth checking out to see if it's the right fit for you. Freemium training is a great way to build skills, both blue team and red team. Blue Team Labs Online builds up your blue team skills. This one is great. I've done quite a bit of stuff on here, and I highly recommend it. For the free section, go to the challenges. And we call this freemium training, right? Because some of it's free, some of it costs money. Now, the pro section here, investigation, these are like challenges on steroids. They're much larger, more complex, and let you dive much deeper. Try Hack Me. I've also done quite a bit on Try Hack Me, and there's really two components. You can take certain courses. You basically read through content and complete challenges. They have 60 or 70 different modules, and each module is built of generally 3 to 10 different rooms. So for instance, we could jump into Nmap here, and you can see Nmap has 4 rooms. So you can learn a ton of stuff this way. I would say most of the learn content is blue team oriented. There are some red team oriented things here, like you can see junior penetration tester. But if you really want to learn red team skills, jump straight into the practice section. This is where there are vuln boxes, vulnerable machines that you can break into. I recommend starting off with blue, basically the ones that you see here. These are all great starter ones. They're all easy. Cyborg, RootMe, Agent Sudo, Blue, Pickle Rick. This one troubled me for a bit. This one got me pretty good. So before you're ready to move up to medium, do Pickle Rick. If you can do Pickle Rick without using a guide or a walkthrough, you're going to be good to go. Up here, the nice thing about these, follow write-ups. If you've never done any of these before, do like 10 easy ones, but just follow a write-up. They will walk you through step by step what you can do and how you can progress. If you have no idea how these things work, use the write-up. Try Hack Me's biggest competitor is Hack the Box. On Hack the Box Academy, and this is going to be very, very similar to Try Hack Me's Learn, where you just read through content and answer questions. I would say Hack the Box Academy is more professional, a little bit better, a little bit more polished, but it's also weirdly expensive. They do have some free things, but they use this cube system. You buy cubes to pay for, I mean, look at those prices. don't even, I would not pay this much. But you can buy cubes directly, all right, for $5 you can get 50 cubes, and then with those cubes you can purchase rooms, or they call them modules here, if we can get to all modules. And they have this tier system. Honestly, it's complicated in the sense of, if you're looking to just jump in, get going, I would probably go try Hack Me. If you want red team skills, I would skip Academy entirely and go straight to Hack the Box Labs. This one is phenomenal. They have so much stuff on here. I'll do a full video. Jump in at starting point. They have 3 tiers here that just, if you know nothing, this is how you can get going with the starting point. But they've got challenges. They've got Sherlock's, which is blue team investigations. Challenges are like smaller, bite-sized activities that you can download and do offline. You could follow their tracks. They're basically pre-built machines. So if you go to the machines section here, you can just pick and choose what you want to do. These are going to be very much like the try, hack me, practice, just vuln boxes that you can jump into. You can sort by difficulty. Again, start on easy. And I mean, there's just so much here. They've got war games, fortresses and end games are pretty similar to even Pro Labs here, in the sense that these are like the biggest versions. It's not just one vuln box, it's an entire network that you're going to have to break into. So for instance, Dante here has got 14 machines and 27 flags. So yes, you're going to have to pay money, obviously, for the Pro Labs, but you can access so much of the stuff here for free. Now, TLDR, my opinion, if you want to go completely free and you want to learn Blue Team, go to the challenges on Blue Team Labs Online. If you want to learn Red Team skills for free, I prefer Try Hack Me's practice content, but if you're willing to pay for, I think it's about $20 a month, then I would recommend Hack the Box Labs. Get their VIP Plus. Podcasts are a great way to fill empty time. Maybe commuting to work, cleaning your house, going on a walk outside. These are a great way to get into the lifestyle, into a security mindset. I would highly recommend Darknet Diaries. It's so good. It's ridiculous how good it is. So Jack Rhysider, the creator behind Darknet Diaries, puts in a ton of effort to finding basically hackers or events to do his research, interviewing people, into the production quality. I just can't recommend this enough. You can start off on the most recent episode, which looks like episode 143 right now. If you start on episode 1, which is like what I did, there are hidden messages. And this was my start. So before I got into cybersecurity, I was listening to these and it got me so hooked. These hidden messages were so good and it taught me quite a bit because I followed along, had to figure them out. I learned some skills along the way and was super entertained. So whether you start at episode 1 or the newest one, you can't go wrong with Darknet Diaries. Next up, we have Gerald from Simply Cyber. I've been following him for quite some time as well. Phenomenal information. He's on the auditing and governance risk compliance, GRC, side of security. He has a daily cyber threat brief. And so basically, cybersecurity changes daily, right? New vulnerabilities come out, there are breaches, things like that. He live streams basically every day and covers this news. So you get someone with a ton of experience walking you through how to think about what happened with these vulnerabilities, what happened with these breaches. How do we ingest this knowledge and increase our security posture as security professionals? He also has a Discord. His community is phenomenal. Check him out. Get involved. Here are my top 3 books that I listen to on Audible. Highly recommend Dark Territory, absolutely my favorite one here, by Fred Kaplan. It goes into the history of cyber warfare in the United States, and you really learn how did the United States develop its cyber capabilities. You'll see this message when it's too late by Josephine Wolf is a legislative economic spin on some of the biggest breaches that have ever happened. You need to know about these breaches. You're going to be expected to know them. Cybersecurity and cyber warfare, what everyone needs to know. Again, this is all about the history. Where did cybersecurity come from? How did cyber warfare start? Stuxnet. Oh my gosh, Stuxnet. You got to know what Stuxnet is. So if you don't, this is a book. We'll teach you all about that. I know we covered a ton of stuff here. In the comments below, let me know what you thought of this. Do you want to deep dive into anything here? Next up, we'll cover Defense in Depth, which will be pretty technical, and you'll learn actual tools and tactics used to secure environments. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.